Have you ever wondered why the moon never stays full for long?
A legend of ancient celestial love. Long ago, before the sky was divided into day and night, the world lived under a single, endless glow. There was no morning, there was no evening. There was only light and silence, together as one. In that endless sky lived two great beings, the sun and the moon. They were not just lights in the sky, they were lovers. Every day they moved together across the heavens. The sun shone bright and warm, filling the world with life and energy. The moon glowed softly, calm and gentle, cooling the earth with her quiet beauty. Where the sun was strong, the moon was peaceful. Where the sun burned, the moon healed. And together, they were perfect. The people of the earth loved them. They would look up and say, "See how they shine together, like two hearts that will never break." But not all hearts were happy. High above the skies, hidden beyond the clouds, lived the ancient spirit of balance. He watched the world carefully, and one day he spoke. "Spirit of balance, the world cannot live in endless light." His voice echoed through the sky. "There must be rest and there must be change." The sun laughed when he heard this. "Sun, why should we change? The world is alive. The people are happy." The moon looked uncertain. "Moon, but what if he is right?" The sun turned to her, glowing brighter. "Sun, as long as we are together, nothing else matters." But the spirit had already made his decision. One quiet moment, the sky trembled. A deep force moved between the sun and the moon. Slowly, gently, but powerfully, they began to drift apart. "Moon, sun, what is happening?" Her voice trembled. The sun tried to move closer, but something held him back. "Sun, I don't know, but I will not leave you." But the force grew stronger. The distance between them widened. For the first time, the sky felt empty. The moon reached out, her silver light shaking. "Moon, don't let me go." The sun burned brighter, trying to break free. "Sun, I will find you, I promise." And then they were separated. For the first time in the history of the sky, darkness appeared. The moon was pushed far away into the quiet night. The sun remained alone in the blazing day, and the world finally knew rest. But the sun did not forget. Every day he chased her across the sky. From east to west he searched. His light burned stronger, hotter, more desperate. But the moon kept moving away, softly, silently, always just beyond his reach. At night, when the sun could no longer follow, the moon would rise slowly, not bright like before, but gentle and distant. She no longer showed her full face. She hid parts of herself in shadow, not because she had lost her beauty, but because she was mourning. The stars would whisper to her, "Stars, why do you hide your face, moon?" She would answer softly, "I hide the part of me that still longs for him." Sometimes, just for a moment, she would let her full light shine, round, bright, beautiful. That is when she remembers the days they were together. That is when she lets the world see her true self again. But it never lasts. Slowly, she fades again, piece by piece, until she hides in darkness once more. And far away, the sun continues his endless chase, never stopping, never resting, still keeping his promise. Sun, whispering across the sky, "I will find you, no matter how long it takes." And so the sky became what we know today, day and night, light and shadow, distance and longing. But if you look closely, you will understand something deeper. The moon does not hide because she is weak. She hides because she remembers. And the sun does not burn because he is proud. He burns because he is searching. And their story reminds us of a truth as old as time. Some love stories do not end. They simply learn to exist apart. And that is why the moon hides her face, not from the world, but from a love she never truly let go.